Hey guys. Oh, I'm having all kinds of issues. Hello.
Everyone to not.
True crime with Natasha Cooper. Are you kidding me?
I know. She's super excited. Let's bombard her.
I got so excited I had echoes. Hey Tasha, thanks for coming in. I hope you actually, or someone, I know that you're busy. Oh, thanks. Tasha, I know you're busy, but we did say nice things about you last night. So hopefully somebody sent you nice screenshots for once instead of rude ones. And case discussion, I am so glad you're here. I did not get a chance to reply to your very kind message, but we were glad to have you, and we will have you again anytime that you would like, because we love you. You're just one of us. You're one of us girls. I think Lee's running around her kitchen and trying to get a couple things done.
I am. Sorry. I am. I do have to fix a little something to eat, and it's for everyone's sake.
Let's see. Hey, Rocky.
Crease
Mama. Capri. Oh my God. What's up, you guys? Denise, I don't know if you're in here, but you were here before. I hope you still are. Thank you all for coming in. That is so kind. Applesauce. Well, yeah, she's actually making pasta.
I already ate applesauce, Chris Crawl.
Yeah, she already ate her applesauce. Waving hard at you. We're waving hard back. With those little hands that are like, wee. Okay, my dog is being so bad. Sorry, guys. Hang on 1 second. At least with Lacey. Let me just put him out and there. How is everyone today? Sorry, you're getting a view of the bedroom because I couldn't work in the office. So, at least with Lacey, thanks for coming. We are going to, I have a couple things to show you. I did do a tribute to Gabby today, and I put that out. I don't know if anybody saw that, but we're going to play that really quick. And Natasha, tired. I don't know how you're going. I'm not going to lie. I really don't know how you're still going. You stream 24/7, and not to mention the fact that you're keeping up on this case, but I'm sure there's others you're working in the background too. So I've been missing all the alerts and updates of the dirty laundries. Well, we can fill you in on the dirty laundries. We can certainly fill you in.
Anyone that we miss, please go to Natasha or Jay or someone that's been covering it left and right.
Oh God, yeah.
Be sure to go look.
Truth be told, we really haven't been covering this case the way that we normally do. And I mean, we are doing research and stuff like that on it, and we do have answers to questions and things like that, but compared to Natasha and Jay, it's pretty rudimentary, to be honest. I mean, Natasha is like CNN of Gabby. I mean, she's like 24/7 coverage. They are getting it to the moment. So please sub to her. I'm sure that you all are already a sub to her because you probably came from her. But if you're not, True Crime with Natasha Cooper. Head over there, give her a like and a wave. Tell her we sent you and that to say hi from us. Hi, Miranda. Thanks for coming in. You've been waiting for Natasha's live tonight. We all wait for Natasha's live. we watch Natasha. She has become the face of this case. Not gonna lie. She and Jay is for Justice. Another one, like 24/7. They're getting it done. And I'm glad that they are. I'm really glad that they are. So we're going to cover a couple of things. One of the things we're going to cover is the time between August, 17th? Hi, Fly High. August 17th to 23rd when Brian Laundries flew home and left beautiful Gabby alone in a hotel room to basically fend for herself. What a gentleman this guy is, right? But while we're waiting for LFT, I'm going to go ahead and try and play this.
Go ahead. I'm here.
Okay, hang on. All right. And there we go. Hopefully you guys can see this. I don't know why this is such a wacky, but here we go.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let
Thanks,
it
Tasha.
Be, let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer. Let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow. Let it be. I wake up to the sound
Hey, Amanda.
of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
So that is our, hold on. I want to make sure I wrote this. Well, stop sharing. That was our little tribute video. Oh, I know. It's heart-wrenching. Hey, Amanda, thanks for coming in. Someone else was in here. Heather, how are you?
I'm here.
Trisha, thank you for being a new sub and coming in. We appreciate it. Rose, I know it's sad, and I tried to keep it. I don't want to say upbeat because it's not really upbeat, but should someone in her family ever come across on the internet, I wanted it to be respectful. That was what I was looking for, is respectful, honoring her. That's why I named it We're Honoring Gabby. And I did the same thing with Summer. I always do a little video of whoever we're working on, just to kind of get in touch with, I guess that person, and just sort of look at their life. But it was tough doing, I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Capri. I appreciate it. And I don't want to talk about it here, but I saw somebody say something about Natasha, and I don't know what's going on there, but I'm definitely going to message her and send her some love, because somebody said chin up or something, and I was like, I don't know what's happening. That makes me nervous. I don't like that. Is somebody picking on our Tasha? But anyway, so back to the subject at hand. We're going to talk about, we're not going to talk about Crazy Mama. We're going to talk about the time that Brian came home. Oh, just the bull crap. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The daily stuff. Well, everybody just be kind. We're kind here. I won't tolerate any BS. So she's been very kind to us. She's been a very kind friend to us. I encourage you all to show her some love. Send her a nice message. Do whatever you have to do. Just be kind. I hate that. I hate to hear people are being rude. But welcome, unfortunately, to the internet. And anywho. Oh, that's so nice. Spread love. That's right. That's right. Well, I think we can all take.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Muting, and we're muting. Okay, we can't have her choking to death on the stream. Sorry, guys. Sorry. People can be so cruel, and what they don't understand is that we don't know what's going on in each other's lives. So I think, who's to say? I don't know what's going on in her life. Maybe she just needed a kind word, and that would, I'm not saying fix anything, but just make her feel better. So I encourage you all to be kind to each other, be kind in here, and show some love to those who have helped us. I would call it mentor. She's been a great mentor of ours. So is Jay. I encourage you to do the same with Jay is for Justice. And any of the creators that you enjoy watching. Be kind. Even if you don't like someone, turn it off. Change the channel. Do something else. But don't put your fingers to work. You know what I mean? Like, just don't do that. Joey, oh, I'm so glad you're here. Joey, what ungodly hour is it in your end of the world? Yeah, we love Jay. Jay has been a great mentor to us as well. So be better, not bitter. Oh, I love that. Don't be a bitter Betty. Show Amanda some love too. If Crazy Mama, if you have Amanda's link, will you please drop it for her channel? I'm sure that everyone's already subbed to her, but if you are not, Amanda Esvita. Oh, it's midday. Okay, excuse me. I'll be darned. Well, welcome. Oh, do we have 2 Australians in here? Good gravy. Oh, case discussion. Well, you know what? I pride myself on trying to raise people up. Oh, she's not feeling well either. Oh, everyone say a little prayer. Oh, love from Sydney, Australia. I love you guys. I love my Australians. My Aussies, come in and join us. Have a seat, grab a beverage of choice. You're Tasmanian. Are we just streaming? No one's in no one from America knows we're here, but we're huge in Australia. You are on lockdown still? Oh, geez. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Stay healthy. Be well. But thank you all for coming in. As soon as LFT catches her breath. Oh, Capri, Canada. Yay. As soon as LFT catches her breath, we're going to get her started on this timeline. She's really good at this stuff. And I love working with her on this because she's just so she's so good at it. She's so good at it. She keeps me motivated. I'm so sorry Natasha's not feeling well. Jeez. I could have dropped the link and she could have come in and said hello to everyone if she wasn't just gotten some love. Denise, where in the world you're in? Okay, you're in the US. I'm on the East Coast. I'm originally from Michigan. Maple syrup and vanilla ice cream and peppermint tea. Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. Oh, I know the pandemic sucks for everyone. It really does. Connecticut. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. The timeline has you stuffed. We don't really know anything with Gabby during the time except the one photo. I know. So we're going to try and get into that. And I'm going to fill in the blanks here a little bit while she's catching her breath and doing her thing. Mainly what we know is we know about the Moab. We know about the Moab with the police. We know about all that. I hate that police footage. I've literally only watched it, I think, once, unless someone has shown it. And then I basically don't really watch it. It's very upsetting to me to see that. I feel for that girl more than, I think we talked about last night. I think we all saw ourselves, our daughters, our nieces in in that video, in that footage. So that we know about that, and then cut to the 17th when he decides, yeah, I did see the second one, Amanda, it's off. It's just, it breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart. Do we know whose idea this van life trip was? No, but oh, you grew up in New Jersey. Awesome. Oh, and you're in Indiana now. Veronica, thank you. Thank you. Anywho, let me stay focused here. I'm going to not look at chat for 2 minutes. I'm so bad at this because I'm so I want to talk to you guys. I just want to hang out and talk to you. And so I get sidetracked and I can't focus on what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, I just got a text. Okay. LFT's coming. She will be here momentarily. In the meantime, thank you everyone for coming in. Please hit the like button, or as a friend of ours says, if you don't like us, you can hit the thumbs down button. That's okay too. Works for us. I think this was her, I'm going to say, and I don't know this for a fact, when the last Instagram photo and the YT video was posted, location could be that, that she stopped, or someone stopped putting locations on her photos. But we do know that Brian flew home on the 17th back to Florida. Why? I can speculate, but I can't tell you for sure. Thanks, Denise. Thank you. I think, and LFT and I were running through this today because we don't know for sure, but to me, it seems like a good way to punish her would be to leave her alone. She doesn't like to be left alone. So let me run home real quick and clean out a storage locker. which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Oh, yes, totally. The FBI can, it's all, they have all of it. They have all of it. Hey, Carrie. Oh, God, I can't even see with my glasses on. Look at me. My nose. Can you guys see me? So anyway, we know he went home on the 17th. I think whatever it was, I think they were having a really, really rough patch. Well, Joey, we actually have a pretty good timeline on that, and I can fill you in on that as we go. I really can. We did actually work that out pretty well, and when LFT comes back, she can help me with that one. Okay, we started looking into the Moab ladies, and we decided not to. 11 days no post. That's my favorite too, by the way. So he went home on the 17th, left her in Utah alone. Okay, any gentleman, and I mean I use this term loosely, I get it, but any boyfriend that would leave their girl, friend, fiance, whatever you'd like to label her as, leave her alone for 5 days. It just blows my mind. No, the autopsy has not been released yet. I don't anticipate the autopsy being released until he's caught or buried, whichever you desire. See, I get so, oh my God, I'm so awful with this. I get so sidetracked. I cannot watch. And I have to stop saying because somebody complained that I was saying Yeah, that long. Well, it's my opinion that they're not going to release that until, because I think, and again, my opinion is I think that there's things that they're going to have questions on with her autopsy that he can probably answer with either DNA or whatever, if he chooses to answer those questions, should he still be alive and willing to answer those questions. I think hopefully he can fill in some of the blanks there. Well, the hotel spending money, he flew there to save money. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. We've had this discussion a million times over, Amanda, but so she spent about $156 a night in the hotel for 5 days, minimally 5 days. Oh, thanks, you guys. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. A minimum of $156, probably a little bit more. Food. I don't know if she ever left the hotel. God bless her. I don't know that I would. If you can fill in for, you're fine. Sorry, LFT is texting. She's running around like a crazy person right now. So just bear with her, bear with me. I'm getting texts as they're coming in. Sorry. But yeah, so he flew home to save money, which, if I did the math correctly, he would have saved about $65 a month, maybe $75 on the higher end. I agree. I think she was definitely, she battered emotionally. She was broken and battered. I didn't time it. Okay. So yeah, he flew home to save some money, a whole whopping 65, we'll say $75. We'll say $75 a month on the high end for a 5x5 locker, because that's what Cassie said, that it was a locker, not really a storage unit as I would think of one, but basically just a locker. Flew home, got stuff out of there. Now, where that stuff is another question that I have. Chris Watts had to go home. Yeah, amen. Yeah. Very. Yes. Very true. They're one and the same there. Those two are one in the same. But anyhow, so he flies home. They're saving, quote unquote, saving money, which I don't believe. I think that's just a BS story that they're throwing out there because none of that makes sense. Minimally, she spent $1,000 staying in that hotel room by herself. Her dad is ordering her pizza. I'm sure she's scared to death. I don't know that I'd want to spend the night in the hotel or the van by myself out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, at that age, maybe now. Now I would. Now I'd love it, but I don't know if I'd love it at 22. The world's a pretty big place and it can be kind of scary when you're out there alone. So he flies home, sees his family, basically hangs out with his family. Like, it's vacation time for him. She's still in Salt Lake City by herself in a hotel room while he's hanging with his sister and a box of pizza. So yeah, he's hanging out with the family and doing all kinds of things for 5 days, and she's in a hotel room. If my daughter's boyfriend did that, first of all, she wouldn't have a boyfriend. And second of all, that just would not fly. That would not be okay. Muck, thank you for coming. Everyone say hello to Muck Boys, a resident comedian we love. So yeah, so she's hanging out by herself, while he's doing whatever. $267 to fly home, by the way. So now we're up to $1,200 that they've spent, not including food. What did he go home for? What did he really? Yes, there is proof that he flew home. He flew home on Frontier Airlines. Sure did. $267 round trip. Yeah, they may have taken her stuff, but I didn't see anything really big. Like, I would think she would have had more, honestly. When you're living with someone for 2.5 years, I would think you would have had a bit more than the small items that they took out of the house. I don't know that for sure. I don't know what he did with the items that he put in the locker. I don't know what he did with the items. We were talking about this today. I don't know. Hey, Firestarter, thanks. Thank you so much. I don't know what he did with their stuff in the van. On the way home, was he just tossing stuff out the window? Like, I think he's callous. I think he's a callous murderer. That's my opinion. LFT may not agree with me. You guys may not agree with me, but in my opinion, I think he's a very callous. He just reminds me of a child on a like a temper tantrum. You know what I mean? We do know what hotel she stayed in, the Fairfield Inn in Salt Lake City by the airport. Is there proof he actually boarded the plane? I'm assuming so. I'm sure that there's all kinds of proof of that. In my opinion, he left her, punish her. Yeah, exactly, Jack. That's exactly what that's exactly what we said. We said the same thing, that a form of punishment would be to withhold love, or you're welcome, or pull away, or especially in times where you're feeling insecure. So I think a 5-day vacation probably would have been right up his alley. They remembered her too. Seems like they were hard people to. I know. I think Gabby was just one of those people that you probably saw her and she was very endearing and fun and lovely. That's the impression I get. I just get the impression she was very, she was just, I'm going to remove LFT until she comes back. I just think she was an endearing, lovely girl, and I think her parents, I think they raised a beautiful girl, and I think it's evident in the way that they raised her. I really do. So he comes back finally, and they go off and do their thing for a couple more days before they go off the grid. And they literally have like 10 days where there's no posts, no nothing, no social media. She'll be back. Don't worry. I can't get rid of her. I'm just giving her a second. So they come back, they start their trip again, and they're running around the country doing their thing. And then of course we know really what happens after that. I do think that he killed her on the 27th, maybe early 28th. And then I think he took off and went to Coulter Bay by himself. I think he ducked and ran up there to establish his alibi. And LFT, text me when you want to come back up, please, so that I know. Let's see. I watched Dr. Phil thing today and our parents. Honestly, yeah, I watched it too. I watched it this morning. Not out of storage. What? Explain, please. Father and the mother of Brian are hiding him out somewhere. I do believe they're hiding him out. I really do. Oh, no worries, Veronica. That's okay. I do believe that they're hiding him out. And I think these people, personally, I think they should be in a world of trouble. They act certainly like people who are hiding him out. I don't know if they really are or not. Sorry for the dog. I don't know if they really are hiding him out, but they sure do sound like it. Do we know if she spoke to her parents when she was alone? Yes, she did. She talked to her dad. Oh my gosh, I'm going to kill my dog. She did speak with her dog. If the parents were hiding him. Oh, of course. Exactly, Muck Boys. That's been my. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Hang on a second. There's going to be one less dog in the house here. There has been zero worry. There has been. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for coming in. There's been zero worry. There's been zero fret. I mean, I lost my kid. Oh my God. One time. She did speak with her dog. Did I just say that? Her dad. She did speak with her dad, not her dog. Well, this dog is being a pain in the butt, but here he is. We'll just sit here and he can. Sorry, not her dog, her dad. Stop. You're being ridiculous. Ridiculous. Say hi to the people. So he's just going to sit here and talk true crime with me. Say hi, Dashy. This is Dashy. Say hello to the people. You have a lot to say in the hallway, but not much to say here, huh? Cool. All right. You're a 40-year-old man with a white chihuahua. Well, this is evil. Get it off. No, you get on here. Are you ready? Can I put you back in here? I'm adding you to stream. Are you ready? Yeah, this is Dashy. And he talks true crime with us. He does. LFT doesn't really like him. But but he's the sweetest. All 2.5 pounds of evil. So anyway, so yes, she did speak with her dad while she was in the hotel. Let's see, what else did they do? They left. Oh, 27th. I think she was killed on the 27th, the day of the argument. I think they came back, and I think it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I think the month of August was probably a very ugly month for Gabby, sadly. I think that my opinion is that he did whatever he did to injure, harm, and ultimately kill her. And I think he established his alibi in Coulter Bay Village, hitchhiked his way back. And the reason he flipped out with the hitchhikers is because he wanted to come down a certain way, so that he could check and see if she'd been discovered yet. That's why. As if you look at a map, I don't know. I don't know if her dad knew. I'm pretty sure she spoke with her dad through FaceTime, I think is how they communicated. But yeah, so when he was in Coulter Bay and was hitchhiking back, if you look at a map, and I always, encourage you guys to look at a map, and as you're coming down, you'll see, first of all, let me establish this, that where Gabby was found, God rest her soul, and where he was in Coulter Bay is just a 5-hour walk. 5-hour walk. So he could have did what he did and took a walk.
5-minute walk. 5-minute walk. Hold on, I'll be right back. 5-minute walk, not a 5-hour walk.
It is a 5-hour. What? Oh, sweet G. I'm putting you on mute because you don't even know. No, it is 5 hours, honey bunny.
We're talking to the. Okay, I'll be right back.
She chimes in to yell at me with wrong information. God love her. So yeah, it's a 5-hour walk. He walked up to Coulter Bay, hitchhiked back. Because why would you hitchhike if it was a 5-minute walk? But on the way back, as they're coming down the road, he wants to go a certain way. And the road is obviously going to go, he's like, oh, I want to go to Jackson. So they're going to go over to Jackson over here. But in reality, he just wanted to ride down here so he could veer off. Honey bunny, I know. So he did that so he could come. Oh, and when the second lovely lady picked him up and he jumped out of the car at the intersection of the corner of the road going into the dispersed campground and the highway there, he jumped out because he didn't know if she'd been found yet. He didn't, and he was like, there's going to be cops there? How do I explain this to this lady? So I'm just going to jump out of the car and I'm going to run down and see. And it was no close, walk either from the road to where they were. They were back there a bit. So yeah, so he, clever little effort that he is, wandered back so that he could check and see if she had been found. When he realized that she hadn't been found, that she was still there, he took off. That's what he did. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's the facts, Jack. Check the map, listen to the people who picked him up, and it was a no-brainer in figuring out that he needed to check and see if she had been found. Which, thank you, Fly High, also brings me back to, do you think that they walked? I'll be honest with you. I think they camped there. I think that's where they camped. I think that their tent was set up there. I think they had a fire. I think whatever happened happened right there, and he left her. And I think he grabbed everything and threw it in the van and took a walk. That's my opinion. That's what I think. I think he just left and took a walk up and established, hey, knockout crowd, and started establishing his alibi. And since her death, that is what he has done. He has been doing nothing but establishing alibis, all over wherever he is. And then, like I said, he gets home, he tells his parents whatever dumb story he can possibly come up with. I have no idea how you could possibly spin a story to your parents about your live-in girlfriend / fiance. And I kind of take fiance off the table, I'll be honest with you, because I'm not sure how, and maybe I'm wrong on that, but that could be my own feelings. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the whole fiance thing. I call BS. I think he probably proposed, and I think then she may have been trying to back away. Hopefully. That's my hope. I don't know. Knockout crowd, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Mom, I left with my girlfriend, came home without her. What's for lunch? I know. Can you clean my van out for me? By the way, did you want me to mow the grass? Because I did. I don't understand. How do you come home without in her vehicle? How do you do that? How do you roll up like, I'm going to just hang out here with my parents I'm going to keep her car and all of her stuff, and I'm going to pretend like she doesn't exist. Because that's what it seems like to me. He's just pretending she doesn't exist. That's what I thought as well, case discussion. I thought they had called it off. And I think LFT was the one that told me that. Yeah, I had heard that it was postponed as well, that they wanted to take a little more time. Which, hey, good sign, because maybe... Did you see the guy from the neighborhood who showed that he had the van? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. You guys, it's crazy. But, I mean, how do you roll up to your parents' house? And what kind of people are these people? Because, I mean, like I said, if my son rolled up and was like, yeah, I had my girlfriend and oops, I lost her along the way, I'd be like, get your ass back out there and find her. What'd you do? What happened? Tell me, Honestly, even he would be sitting down and explaining to me what is happening. Is that is unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. The whole, would I get him an attorney? Hell yeah, I would. Because if I learned anything from Watts, it's get an attorney. Do not allow, don't go in the box without the attorney. But, I mean, you will talk to the police with your attorney and you will figure this out. This is ridiculous. It gets me fired. I'm sorry, you guys. It gets me so fired up. I think he thought he was his van. I think he's very entitled, and I think he thinks that everything is his. I really do. Right? I know. So then they go and get the kids from school. So he rolls up, they clean the van, they're mowing the grass. They go get the grandchildren from school. And now I look at Cassie very, very differently, to be honest with you. Because after everything she's heard and seen, I'm sure that there's now things in her head that are clicking, that are like, oh yeah, he did say that. Or, oh, he didn't say that. Watts told me never take a lie detector. Amen to that. Basically, you know why? Because it takes too long. Not even that I won't tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth, but you're just wasting my time. So they all hop in the car, go get the grandchildren and hang out with Cassie and go camping and roast marshmallows and have dinner together. And we're climbing trees and we're swimming. All great things. Except this guy just killed his girlfriend. And his parents are like, it's okay, Pookie. You're fine. Come with us. Are you? I mean, what? Huh? I don't understand. I don't understand. And what are we talking about around the campfire? Krish made you never want to take a lie detector. Krish. Also, you know you can't use it, but it's a great tactic for the police, right? I'll tell you what, I know everyone has their opinions on Cassie. And I do think that there's more to the story than Cassie's obviously telling, because I think she's been brought up in such a way to that it, I don't know. It's tricky to say with that family, but I think that I would love to know the story that was spun. I think Cassie is also trying now on her own and trying to protect her family. She has her own family she's trying to protect. I feel bad for her. I do. I think that she came out of her house that day. I think she's frustrated as hell, and there's people screaming outside of her house. I think she has 2 small kids in there. They're like, what happened? Where's Uncle Brian? Where's Aunt Gabby? Now they're hearing that Aunt Gabby may have died. I mean, for small children, that's horrible. I don't know what their house is like. I don't know. Well, I don't know if they talked about Gabby or not. Like, no one really knows. Like, is it one of those where your mother's like, shh, we don't, they're having problems. Who knows what Roberta's out there covering for? Who knows? But I do feel for Cassie. I feel like she's been thrown to the wolves and left, to deal. And her parents, I mean, shame on her parents. Okay, thank you. Shame on her parents for just, I mean, these parents doting on a killer and leaving the girl who's actually the good person and trying to raise a family, leaving her to like F her. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just going to screw that. We're not going to talk to her. In my opinion, he played off his parents being abused. Oh, I'm sure he did, Denise. Yes. Hi, by the way. Oh, the lawyer. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I like her, but I do feel bad for her muck boys. I really do. I feel for her in the sense that, like I said, I think she was thrown to the wolves. I think she was discarded. And I think that's how they handle people. I think that's truly how they handle. I think they discard people. Ternolino. He is such a joke. Honest to God. I mean, he is what SNL skits are made of, honestly. He was never told no. I agree. Denise, thanks for, I did say hi to you. He was never told no. He was very spoiled. He's a very entitled individual. And entitled people make me want to throw punch them. Bottom line, you're entitled to nothing. Nothing. And God forbid my own kids get sassy and feel entitled. No. You're entitled to nothing. You're entitled to breathe. After that, the rest is work. Bottom line, I don't care who you are. You're entitled to nothing. And this kid walks around like the world owes him a favor. Well, no. What you're owed is a swift kick in the ass. And I'm just the girl to do it. So take that Appalachian Trail all the way up, sir. My backyard's out there. I'll be waiting. And God forbid you go through crazy mama's world. She will shoot your ass. No doubt. She will literally shoot your ass. She's a shoot first, ask questions later. Does Chris have any? I don't know, actually, and that's a good question, and that's something that I would like to look that up. Thank you, Firestarter, for sending me down that trail, because I actually do want to look. Actually, I think we have looked it up, and I don't believe that there is any. I don't believe that there is any domestic violence. Right. That's what you're entitled to. You're entitled to breathe. The law says I have to feed you. You're not even entitled to. The law says I have to. Of course, I love my kids, and the world revolves around them. Please don't mistake what I'm saying. But I don't like a spoiled, especially a boy. God almighty. Just the whole, can I sit over here crisscross applesauce? What? I mean, if I were, how does that cop not laugh out loud? How the hell does that cop not laugh out loud when he says crisscross applesauce? I'm bald. Can I go sit? Can I go sit over here and sit crisscross applesauce in the shade? No, you may not. What? No one, I said this last night. I stand by this statement. No one above the age of 6 should ever say crisscross applesauce unless you're a kindergarten teacher. Okay? Because that's dumb. So yeah, so we established the 27th. He came back. First was a busy day for him. I'll tell you what. It was a very busy day. Go get the kids, hang out, the camping trips. Just out of curiosity, and I'm asking this, put a 1 in the chat if you think Dog will catch him. Dog the bounty hunter. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Dog is off base. I'm just curious. I don't know how I feel. I know how I feel about Dog, and I personally hope he's the one that catches him. I really do. Instead of the FBI, I think that would just be the best ending to the story, would be to have Dog catch this kid. I would love that. Yay, knockout crowd. Brian's parents are responsible. They raised him. I agree. I think his parents are responsible. So you all think, okay, 1, you think Dog. And my internet's going out. Because the stream's going great. I have no co-host, and my internet's going out.
I'm right here.
Oh, yay! You're back.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, I stand by what I said. Dog catches him on honeymoon island. Right? Case discussion. I think that would be amazing. 1. That's, you know what? I don't know if he's looking in the right direction either, and that's what makes me so nervous, because I really, really want him to be the one. I do.
Has anyone else listened to all the discussions from the other survivalists, I guess, if you will, or expert outdoorsmen? What do we call them? I don't know. What was that clip I sent you to hear their theories on what it would take to survive for him to do it? Mm-hmm. It was like little things that I forgot to take into account of how you have to go.
You think they're going to find him? Capri says he's in the garden. Hey, Rose. Thanks for coming in. Cindy, you think he's on the... I don't know if he is. I thought that, but I don't think he's brave enough. I really don't. I don't think he's brave enough. You do?
Okay. I think he is. I think he's comfortable enough that he would, any area that he kind of knows, he would do it. Especially if they kind of knew where he was, if you will. You know what I mean? It's not like maybe if they have some sort of plan, for lack of a better word. I don't know if they're talking to him necessarily. I said this last night, on a daily basis kind of deal. But they have an idea of what the plan was. And I think he would be confident enough to survive in that sense.
Denise, I agree. He's a camper. He's not a survivalist.
Mm-hmm.
No question. The first time I heard him called a survivalist, I laughed really hard. As you can see, that still tickles me quite a bit because I don't think that
admit, he did not look like the survivalist and the expert outdoorsman that came on to people's panels and or news stations for interviews. They didn't scream Brian Laundrie to me.
No, and I don't. Rented campgrounds are like $300 a month. Interesting. I don't think he is where others are. And one of the sandals resorts walking barefoot along that is the best. Now I have what is that Dirty Dancing song called in my head from the sandals commercials?
Oh my God. Don't sing
He's
it.
just not, he's just, Brian needs help. He can't do much on his own. He does have help. I'm certain of it. And I don't think it's directly his parents. I think it's indirectly. I think his parents are probably paying someone to make sure that he's okay. Dog had a conversation with Gabby's mom, so I believe, okay, I hope I really do. LFT, do you want Dog to get him, or do you care? Do you have an opinion on that?
Oh my God. I don't care who gets him, but I will kind of smile if it's Dog.
I mean, I don't know. I just have this kind of patriotic, get him, Dog, it's how I don't know.
Because at this point I'm pissed off because I'm like, how are we letting this 22-year-old
get the best of us?
Dish canoe of, yes, like seriously, he can't outsmart us all. Like we all need to get our shit together and just find them. And I hate to say, I think he's still alive. I've always thought that, and even I've always differed on that. But
go, Dog, go. I there's a small part of me that's like, I wonder if he is dead, and that's why we can't find him.
I don't know. I think they would kind of know if he was. I don't think they'd be wasting.
Again.
I just don't know. Like, what do you do in the conference room? Do you waste the money knowing that there's a very high probability that he is deceased and they just don't go, searching in depth? Or what the hell are they doing? I mean, I don't think they would be putting all these resources if they didn't think he was out there somewhere. Still in one piece.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. I said it's a small portion, but when you said that kind of did click with me. And I do have to say, you're right. They wouldn't put all those millions of dollars if they thought that he were deceased. You're right.
I think it'd be different. I think it would be the intensity and the drive would be altered. If
I agree. Yeah.
Concerned if search and rescue versus recovery. I mean, they haven't even done anything that signifies any kind of recovery, for lack of a better word, just comparing it in terms of being the way they're going about it. He would kill him.
Okay, so I do think he would kill himself. And the reason I think he would kill himself, and I'm on my own island on this one. I know not everyone agrees because he's a narcissist and this, that, and the other, but he's also weak. And I think that death would seem far better to him than staying in a box with other people in a, 6x6 box, whatever it is the jails are, alone for the rest of his life. Also, he needs the element of control. So I think that that has something to do with it. I think that he would want to remain the one in control. Again, my opinion only. Don't know if he is a wuss. He's a total wuss. Dog did not look in that damn swamp. I don't, because I think Dog is using different intel. I don't know. I think he's going to want an element of control. And personally, and this is just me, I think he was waiting to hear that she was found, which is why he stuck around as long as he did at his parents' house. And when the heat when the heat was, turned on, he split. Yes, I did see that video. I saw someone say that. Yes, we have pictures of him roaming the neighbors, down the street and all. I do think that's him. And I think the element of control is I will ride this out until I can't ride it out anymore.
Yeah. But then
What do you guys
I don't
think?
see him. I mean, I just don't see him at the end of all this, all of a sudden be like, well, it's been a good run. I'm done.
I agree.
I think by that point, then it's like his parents. Oh my God, if they do have a connection to him, it's gonna be like, don't do it. Like they'll talk him out of. I don't know.
Fly high. That's what I agree with too. But he's been caught, so he's not going. I think he, Denise, Ashley, hey, welcome. What are your thoughts on regarding Dog's daughter stating there's a publicity stunt for Dog? I think Cicely is who you're talking about. Cecily, is that her name? I think that she is. No, Cecily. I think that she is sad about her mom's death. I think she's probably sad that he's remarried. And that's what I think about it. That's what I think about her comment. I think it doesn't hold a lot of water. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Cecily Chapman, Dog Chapman. She's the estranged daughter. She's Beth's daughter.
I did see that one recently. Okay, never mind. You're right.
It's going to gain confidence time of again. I hope he gets sloppy soon. I'm surprised.
That would be the one indication for me that's like, okay, maybe not alive because of getting sloppy. But I don't go to not alive. I go to he's not there. For some reason in my gut, I go, he's not there. It's not a matter of him being dead or alive. It's he's not where they're looking. But I change every other minute of every fourth day. So
only on those with the full moon.
Only on those.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have his own money. He's really using his parents' money. They liquidated quite a bit of real estate recently, so they have got it. They've got the money.
Just yell or make a lot of noise if you hear me. Just like waving really hard.
Dog has been quiet, but also, can I just say who would blame the guy for taking a day? He's been on the hunt straight. And I don't know if y'all saw him in the waist deep water walking through with the other guys. Like, excuse me, but no thank you. Not be getting in that water to go anywhere.
Yes, Amanda, I think, no, I can't. I mean, it renders me speechless. That's a class act to, can you believe the POS robbed Gabby? No, I mean, actually,
as if killing her wasn't enough.
Yeah, at this point, I actually can. I think that it was so smooth. I think they knew, in my opinion, more funds were potentially added to her account in one way or another. And I'm not knocking that because at 22, yep, sounds about right.
Who didn't call their dad?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way by any means. I think they did. My guess is there was a transfer of funds at some point because they were running. I mean, I'm sure it was tight. I don't doubt that at all. But that POS that he that's right.
I also find it interesting he had no credit cards. Do you guys find that interesting? I find it interesting he had no. Why didn't he use his own credit cards?
He didn't even have a car in his name. As far as I know, I haven't found a vehicle or anything in his name.
Well, no, the Mustang is mom's, but he took, again, entitled and took that over. Brian's dad was talking with a cop and laughing. Oh, I know. It is creepy. Ashley, you're right. It is. I saw that yesterday. It is such a tragic case. But as far as dog disappearing for 2 days, he could be laying low. He could be searching. I don't know.
For all we know, he's going to show up tomorrow 4 states over with the kid in handcuffs or just holding him by the neck, just walking him out.
With any luck. Any luck, I would love that. Oh my God, you guys, if that happens, I'm going live. I'm hooting. I'm playing music. I'm gonna be like, dancing. Ridiculous. Because I just want this kid caught.
And then
it's gone on far too long.
And then I'm going to have to run to wait. Where would the case technically take place? Though, would it be Florida or would it be Wyoming?
Wyoming is where the charges were filed.
That's what I was thinking. It would be charges. He would go back to Wyoming, wouldn't he? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So before he left, I would just want to run over there and knock on the door, kick him in the nuts, and then just come right home, just real fast.
I'll throat punch him on the way down.
Yeah,
after you kick him
real fast. But if it gets to the point where we talked about this last night, where it's like a Chris Watts thing, my fear is he's gonna just either plea or just confess, and then nothing. I know.
Happens. Well, if he confesses, though, I mean, I hate to say it, and God forgive me, but I hope he does confess. I know Wyoming does have the death penalty, but that's why I think he'll kill himself, because that takes the element of control out of his hands. That's why I think he'll do it right there.
Unless the attorney.
Alabama is losing? Are they really? This is the first time in 15.
Yeah,
what is this, the 15th game?
What? Yeah, 24 to 10. 24 to 10. Anyone who wanted
y'all,
to know.
My team's playing too. Pipe down. Let me see. I gotta check the score really quick. Oh, please. Oh, we're good. We're fine. Go blue.
Did Ole Miss end up beating Arkansas? What was that? Where's Muck Boys? Is Muck Boys still in here?
Where's Muck Boys?
Does anyone know?
Oh, Watts was a shit show. But I'll tell you what.
I just don't want to be left hanging and researching this for the next 2 years. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Don't want to do it. Like, go to trial and let this shit go out there. Like, please don't. Yeah.
What I want is the easiest option that's going to give Gabby's parents the best closure, whatever that is for them. That's what I want. I don't care. If it's him committing suicide, fine. If it's him being caught and put in a cell, fine. Whatever makes their life easier. That's what I want for them. That's what I want for Gabby. For me personally, of course, I want a trial.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear everything. I want to hear how he did it, why he did it. I want to get in there and, tinker with his brain and all that good stuff. You're watching the games at work? Okay, good. Got my game on. Sorry. Because I only like, I want Brian to talk. Yeah, me too. Me too, Capri. Me too. I really do. But I want the best for Gabby's family. And personally, I want Dog to be the one to put the cuffs on him and kind of rough him up just a little bit.
I mean, I just want to see him walking out, like holding him behind the neck.
Yeah. Just a little bit. I want the best for the family. I think it's, fly high. I know. I know. You're watching the game also? Justice for Gabby. Yes. Blue. I always do blue hearts for Gabby. So if you guys want to do blue hearts in here, I always love that. Anywho, we are gonna cut this off a little bit. Let dog get him, right? Okay.
Can we go to September real quick? Or wait, are we not doing that? Are we done? Sorry, I was only
Yeah.
an hour late, so who knows? So tell me what
Yeah.
we're doing. I'm okay now. Everything's good.
Oh,
God, I should be
I
good
would love
for
with Gabby's dad and to get 10 minutes on. Me too. Me too. I would love that. I really would. Both, yeah. Was it Jim and Joe? I would love that.
What?
The doggy did come to say hi again because he's bad. And
It's
yes,
not
he
a
is fully
dog.
grown. He is not a puppy.
It's not
He
a
is actually
dog.
fully grown. It is a dog.
Not a dog.
Tell her you're a dog.
Eat a Cheerio, Dash, and go sit down.
You could kiss my butt.
If you don't do it, it'll end up in North Carolina before you know it. And I'll
Stop
be
it.
showing him to you through a computer screen, being like, "You want your
Stop
dog
it.
back?"
Stop it. Stop it. Toto, do you hear her?
No, because I don't like talking to it.
That's her. That's her. She wants my dog. She's gonna put you in a
No.
basket.
Lee does not. I mean, LFT or whoever the hell I am.
Who are you?
I don't know. Here.
I love the relationship you guys have. Oh, so do we. Because we are batshit. We are the two of us are. I don't know. I don't know how we found each other, but we did, and I can't live without her.
No, it's gonna be a cold day if you ever have to.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
I don't want to. All right,
Don't make me. Don't do it. All right, you guys. I am gonna end this. Thank you for joining us. It was
Can you show them what we're working on so they'll know?
A bit rough.
It's my fault. It's
no, nobody's fault. Nobody's fault. You know what it is? I was caught off guard and I apologize. Yes, I can show them. This is what we're working on. Can you see that?
Get ready because I'm trying. Once we get all this in, then this is where you guys come into play, and we're going to fill in the updates. Like I'm going to put in everything we know. So
we're going to do it live.
Because I have them. Yeah.
Sorry.
I have them done out on a big piece of paper already, but we're going to go through it all the way down to 10:26 a.m. 26 a.m. The plate reader. Northport. Sons of Biscuits. I don't know,
so
but whatever.
This is our game plan, is to go through this with you guys so you can see how we work.
Yeah.
This is kind of what we do.
But I'll make this much more readable and pleasant. I don't know.
Yeah, we love our timelines. We live for our timelines. And what would be really cool is to do it on air so you guys can be a part of it and help us if we, because a lot of times we may not know everything. So yeah, it would be great if you guys, chimed in and helped us out, because Lord knows I can use the help. Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us, Muck Boys. Thank you for being here and keeping me sane, crazy mama. You have my heart.
Oh, yeah, Muck Boys, please, do it. Chime in to anything that we need to add.
Heck yeah. Anybody, everybody. I definitely.
I don't have enough colored pens right now to even keep up with all the updates.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here, Ashley. Thank you. We love you. Thank you for being here. Our mods are amazing, and our chat is even more amazing than our mods. Thank you. We appreciate it. And also, I do want to say this, just as a cautionary measure. Um, this is a very serious case, and we do take it very seriously, and I do have all the respect in the world, but also we get a little silly sometimes. After a while, we get a little silly, I'm not going to lie, and we get off topic. So if that happens, don't think that we're disrespecting Gabby, her family, or anyone like that. We're not doing that. It's just been, us doing this for 18 hours, and we just get a little nutty. So if we start giggling, laughing, or making jokes, it's probably because we need to. We just need to. So just know that we're not disrespectful. We're not trying to do that. It's just sometimes we laugh at really awkward things after a long day. So it happens. It happens. There was a night where it was 4 a.m. and we were Google mapping Chris Watts around his neighborhood.
Jane the dog.
It was awful. All I can tell you is I don't remember much of it. I was stone cold sober, but I was exhausted, and I just got a case of the giggles. And sometimes it happens.
It was so funny.
Please just know we're not trying to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form, but it does happen.
No, because what got us was that she said we noticed the real kicker was at the end of it. What was it? She was like, look for water, like keep an eye out for water for the dogs, because they were walking the neighborhood with the canines. And she was like, it might be helpful if you find a house with a spigot. And I was like, well,
there was one right behind her.
Like, where the hell do you think the water's going out? I mean, I just lost it. I couldn't.
The woman's bad shit.
I was done. I was like, she's like, look for a spigot. And I was like, oh, really?
Because this is what we're looking for right now.
No kidding, kids.
Grab a water bottle, lady. We all get the giggles. Sorry. Shell, no worries. Hi, thanks for popping in.
Oh, no worries, Shell. Actually, no, wait, Shell, I have no room to talk. I have zero. I take it back. Control, delete. I'm kidding.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll probably go live again tomorrow at some point once we figure our schedules out, and you can start to help us with our timeline, calendar, whatever. We'll call it a timeline, I guess.
Or hopefully we can post a draft beforehand, so if people can look at it.
Yeah, and if you're not in our Facebook group, come on in. That's where we post everything. We do post all of our information that we find. We don't keep secrets. Everything we research is pretty much out there. So you guys have a great night. Thank you again for joining us, and we will talk to you soon.